Good evening. Origami, the ancient oriental art of paper folding. Tonight, I'll be doing a similar thing with my own body. How? Kind of magic. And welcome to the show. What's your name, by the way? Pete. Pete! Oh, that's just a posh name for manure. And we know what manure's a posh name for. Now, Pete, you've got a piece of string. You've been examining it. It's a normal piece of string, okay? What I want you to do is take hold of the two ends. Would you do that for me? That's good. Keep that end up and keep that end up. You got your end up? Good. Listen, what I want you to do is this. I'm going to place my thumbs on the string, but you must keep it tight, all right? Okay? When I place my thumbs on the string, I want you to bring the ends up like that and tie them in a knot. A very tight knot. As tight as you like, but not too tight because it will sort of take the skin off the thumbs, all right? No, it really will. Okay? Now, you ready for this? So what you're going to do is when I place the thumbs there, okay, would you just take the ends and just bring the ends up and tie them in a very, very tight knot? Would you do that for me? That's good. Oh, you was a girl guide, eh? Now, very, very tight. Over the thumbs, tight, right over the... really tight. Really, really tight. That's good. Now, would you put your finger on that knot, sir? That's good. Place it right on that knot, and you take yours off. Okay? That's good. Now you tie another knot on the top. Would you do that, Pete? Good. Really, really tight. Really, really tight. Okay? Take your finger out. Good. That's going red as well. That's good. Okay? All right. Would you agree that's really, really tight? Okay? There's no way I can get out of there, is there? Okay? Would you agree that's really tight? Yeah? Because the thumbs have gone red now. Okay? Now, really, really tight. No way I can get out of there. Okay? Sure? Really tight? Do you want to check again? Sure? Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome my special guest, Linda Lusardi. Linda, I bet you don't know what this is, do you?
What, that?
Yeah.
That's your two-tone time travel tube.
No, it's my two-tone time... Who told you?
Well, it's obvious. Why else would I be dressed as an oven-ready turkey?
This is not an oven-ready turkey. There's a gag about Paxo there, but I won't do it. This is not your oven-ready turkey. This is your time travel travelling suit.
Well, where am I travelling to?
You can go back in time to childhood. Do you like that?
Yeah. Were you happy, child?
No, I wasn't. I remember one Christmas, my father, he took my sister's old wet-the-bed doll and gave it a crew cut and told me it was an Action Man coward.
Well, you were lucky.
Yeah?
One Christmas, I didn't get anything. No. My dad told me that Father Christmas had been mugged.
That would have been a good year for me. My parents didn't want me.
Oh.
Took me to the zoo, and they didn't want me either.
Didn't you have any friends?
No, I didn't. No friends at all. Remember once I played for the local rugby team and they made fun of me in the showers.
Oh, what did they do?
They laughed at my tackle.
I don't believe you. Anyway, how's this time travel tube work?
Funny you should say that, Miss Lusardi. I shall tell you. You see, you just get in the top and you slide down.
Yeah?
And you pick any age you like. What age would you like to go back to?
Oh, I think I'd like to go back to when I was 5.
Oh, I can't go back that far.
Boy, Wayne, it's very high up here. I've got vertigo.
No, you haven't. It's only to the bottom. That's not vertigo.
No, have you checked this tube?
No, Linda, it's striped. It's just like a slide at school. It's brilliant. Get inside. Try it.
What were you like at school?
What was I like at school? I was the teacher's pet.
What do you mean?
She kept me in a cage in the corner.
Will you count me down?
Well, I'll count you down. On the count of 3, which follows 2.
Oh, no, do it like we used to at school.
What, behind the bike sheds? I can't do that.
No, you know what I mean.
You mean like ready, steady, go?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Are you steady?
Yep.
Go. It's worked! It has worked! Now, I've got an even bigger surprise for you. I'm going to take you back even further in time to Edwardian England, where beautiful ladies in pretty dresses rode in fine carriages down tree-lined cobbled streets. Would you like that?
No.
Well, we're going there anyway.
Audience,
on then.
and that's not the only reason I'm very lucky.
Why?
I've been selected. I have been chosen to go on that quiz programme. The 64,000 carat question.
Brilliant. What's the prize?
64,000 carats, stupid. And Wayne,
Yeah.
would you help me brush up my specialist subject?
Okay, what are you good at? All right, what else are you good at?
I've selected general knowledge, and my friend Adam, the cameraman, he's nicked some questions out of Bob Monkhouse's pocket on the quiet. They're there, Wayne.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, answering questions on general knowledge, Ringo Rabbit. Here we go. First question. For 1 carat, why wasn't the Duke of Wellington buried with full military honours in 1851?
Because he didn't die till 1852.
Correct. Okay. For 25 carats, what do you give a man with yellow teeth?
A brown tie.
Correct. Okay. For 50 carats, name 2 days of the week beginning with T.
Today and tomorrow.
Correct. For 100 carats, what do you call a reliant robin with a football in the window?
A whistle.
Correct. And for 200 carats, why do Skodas have heated rear windows?
To keep your paws warm when you're pushing them.
Correct. And this is for 400 carats. You're doing very well.
Thanks.
What do you call a dinosaur with one eye?
Do you think he saw us?
Correct. Okay. For eight
Hate?
even. Hate
Hate?
or eight.
Hate?
For 800 carats, what do you call a deer with no eyes?
Oh, no idea.
Correct. And now, the 1,600 carat question is in two parts.
Right.
What do you call a man with a wooden head?
Edward.
Correct. And what do you call a man with 3 wooden heads?
Edward Woodward.
Correct.
That's terrible, Wayne. That's appalling. You know, his wife wouldn't like that, Wayne.
I know, but Edward would. And you have 1,600 carats. Now, do you want 1,600 carats, or do you want to go home for 3,200 carats?
Well, I've had a lovely day. I've come with nothing. I might as well carry on.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Whoa, hey, whoa. Whoa. Yes. Oh.
Okay. Can you hear me, Ringo? Ringo, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Ringo?
No.
Can you hear me, Ringo?
Of course I can. Stupid question.
All right. Now, you ready for this? Okay, here we go. Ringo, this question is worth 3,200 carats. What's got 49 legs, 6 teeth, and no hair?
The front row of a Des O'Connor concert.
Correct. Okay. And you're now on to the 64,000 carat question. It's in 5 parts. Your answer to each part must be Linda Lusardi. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, that was the first part of the question. You should have said Linda Lusardi.
No, Wayne, please, start again.
Okay. Are you ready now?
Linda Lusardi.
Nearly got you then, didn't I?
Yeah.
No, that was the second part of the question.
Oh, Wayne, please, give me one more chance, Wayne, one more chance.
Okay, here goes the 64,000 carat question in 5 parts. What's green and hairy and goes up and down?
Linda Lusardi.
Correct. What's grey and got a trunk?
Linda Lusardi.
Correct. Who played the title role in King Kong?
Linda Lusardi.
Correct. Name 2 national assets.
Linda Lusardi.
Did you say Linda Lusardi? Correct. The last part. What would you rather have, 64,000 carats or Linda Lusardi?
64,000 carats.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ringo. The last part beat you. You don't get the 64,000 carats.
No, but you do, mate. Take it away, lads.
to Alistair Witchell's garret, where this week's amazing tale is about Harry Houdini. Houdini, who cheated death hundreds of times in front of audiences around the world, finally died on October the 31st, Halloween, 1926. Just before passing away, he made a pact with his wife, Bess, that on the anniversary of his death, for 10 consecutive years, she would hold a séance at which he would try to contact her. For 9 successive years, there were no results. No contact was made. But let me tell you this evening about the 10th séance, the final séance, the most dramatic, yet with probably the most unsatisfactory ending of them all. The séance was held on top of the Hollywood Knickerbocker Hotel on October the 31st, 1936, at precisely 8 o'clock. It was a cold and cloudless evening. Bess placed a candle in front of Houdini's picture, and from a small chest, she removed a short length of rope. A length of rope that was once used to tie up Houdini in one of his famous escapes. This length of rope was left in full view. Next, a padlock, locked with its only key. This was also placed in full view. And finally, probably Harry's most prized possession, a photograph frame that once contained a picture of Harry with his mother, but somehow mysteriously disappeared shortly after his death. This empty frame was placed alongside the other objects. After many hours, everyone realized that no contact would be made, and the séance was broken up. Bess, probably the most disappointed, realizing her 10-year vigil had come to an end, put out the candle for the final time. It was at that precise moment that the heavens opened and a tremendous downpour of rain soaked everyone on the roof. It came from a sky that a few moments before was totally clear of clouds, and after a couple of minutes returned to its passive state. Let us analyze that evening. What did this gathering expect of Houdini? What would they have considered a sign? Did they expect childish tricks, like him to spiritually knot the rope? I don't know. Did they expect the lock to open by itself? I don't know. Or even the photograph to somehow reappear in the frame? I don't know. But what I do know is that they missed, in my opinion, the most important, the most significant sign of all, that sudden shower of rain. If that had been in this country, it wouldn't have surprised us. But remember, this was California. California, where not a drop of rain falls for months. And when it does rain, it goes on for days. Showers are something special. But then so was Houdini. I've something here to show you, a trick I hope you'll like. A friend of mine said it works in rhyme. I hope he's damn well right. Now I need a little help for this, a volunteer. You'll do. I want you to check this empty bucket and have a rummage through. Make sure there's no nooks or crannies, or places for things to hide, or even Salman Rushdie tucked away inside. Is it okay? Now I need to ask you a question. Tell me, what's your name? Les, he says. I bet you're really glad you came. Now walk this way and follow me and sit down on that chair. And if the audience are good and do as they should, they'll applaud till we get there. Yes. Now, Les, now I need to use an animal, preferably a tiger in a cage. But I tried it in rehearsal. He made a hell of a mess of the stage. The producer wasn't very happy. He said, can I make a suggestion? I don't want to poke my nose in, but I suppose a duck's out of the question. Come on, little fella. Come here. Now, isn't she cute? Isn't she sweet? I bet you want to hold her, but you'll never forget her. Now that you've met her, there's a message on your shoulder. Sorry, Les. So we have our duck, and what I do is place it in this carton. Now there's not a lot of room inside, so I hope it don't start flying around. So now the duck is safe inside, have this box, which I dismantle bit by bit. There's a piece for you, and a piece for you. And this last bit's covered in... I can't do that. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, Les. I can read you like a book. You think the duck is under there, but it isn't. Have a look. Where's the duck? Where's the duck? I heard the audience yell. Where's the duck? Where's the duck? I heard the audience yell. At least I think that's what they said. With this lot, I can't tell. What an illusion! What an illusion! What a trick! What a trick! What a cunning stunt! Don't repeat what I just said. I don't trust him at the front. I can relax. The trick has worked. And just to prove it did, I'll ask this gentleman sitting here all the time to now remove the lid. There he is! You've been a great sport, Les. I'll relieve you of this bucket. Can't think what to rhyme with that, so I think I'll just forget it. Thank you, Les. You've been a great sport. Thank you very much. If this next part works, you can buy me a drink. I'm rather partial to Bacardi. In fact, if you've got enough money, you can make it two. Here's my guest, Linda Lucar.
Dobson, a kind of magic.
It's magic!
Magic.
It's a kind of magic.
Do not attempt to recreate any of the illusions you've witnessed on this evening's show, as without the necessary magical expertise, they could prove extremely dangerous.
Magic, magic, magic.